going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Marvel Legends Captain America the Winter Soldier's Infinite Series Black Widow. I am so excited I actually found her in stores and didn't have to pay retail price or online prices for her, but more on that later. We can see Black Widow in the box right here. She does come with the main torso of the Mandroid, as well as his little attachment gun. She also comes with 2 additional hands and an extra head in case you want to have the Avengers Black Widow, and she has the Winter Soldier head on right now. On the back it says Black Widow, former spy and deadly assassin Natasha Romanoff may have read in her ledger, but Black Widow has plans to settle accounts. I think they could have come up with a better read up than that, but anyway, other figures in this line include the Marvel Now Captain America, Agents of Hydra, Soldiers of AIM, of course Black Widow, Captain America, and the Winter Soldier. With that being said, what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get her opened up, and we'll go on to the rest of her review, so sit tight everyone. And so here we have Black Widow posed and out of packaging. Before we get on to her, let's have a look at her Mandroid piece. We have the gun and the main torso of the Mandroid that just pegs in, like so. Can't wait to have this thing finished. She also does come with an alternate head. If you want to pose her with the Captain America head or the Avengers head, that's entirely up to you. And 2 sets of hands. One is this open palm, one is this pistol grip. I don't know why she has this pistol grip. She doesn't have any guns. Hasbro did not include any form of weapons with Black Widow, and that's kind of disappointing, because she has the pistol grip hands and no guns. The guns she has right here on the side are sculpted on. And so, yeah, she has no weapons, no accessories to herself other than additional parts. And to actually get her head off, it's just a simple tug. And you can apply the new head sculpt. There we go. The face is the same on both of them. The only difference is the hair. Now, it looks enough like Scarlett Johansson to say it's Black Widow, but at the same time, it's like a comic book-esque version, so she'll look good next to comic book characters as long as they're not like too colorful or their proportions aren't ridiculously over the top. She does have a lot of detail on her costume. You can see there's 2 different shades of gray. You have this darker gunmetal gray and then just this lighter shade of gray. She has a shield emblem right here. There's a lot of nice sculpted in detail for the leather. Her boots have like this gloss to them, as well as her gloves. Once again, these guns are sculpted on. They're not paint, or they're not accessories on their own. But you can see that they do appear floating, and that's because they're sculpted to her thigh, not to the belt. So that's kind of good that they're not getting in the way of her articulation. Speaking of which, she does have a bulge in her head. She can look up, down, tilt her head. Can't really tilt her head because of the way her hair is sculpted. Looks left and right. Arms on a bulge and go out. Do a full 360, a little stiff on mine. She has a single bend in the elbow, and the right elbow on mine is loose, as you can see. She spins at the wrist, no hinge. She has this torso cut right here, which moves side to side. And it really doesn't crunch all too well, but it is there. Legs go forward, back, and out. She spins at the thigh. She is double jointed in the knee, as you can see. No boot swivel, but she has an ankle hinge and an ankle pivot, so a lot of nice articulation on her. Guns would have been good for this figure, but without anything else to say, I'll just move on to my final thoughts and we'll wrap up this review, so sit tight everyone. So here we have Black Widow posed for my final thoughts, and overall, I really do like this figure. I'm lucky enough to have found her at retail. I know a lot of people have been having problems tracking one down, and they're paying eBay and secondhand marketing for her. I really don't think you should be paying that much for her. The only thing that sucks is that she is the main component to make the Mandroid. I see no reason why a 1 per case figure should be the main torso. That does not make sense to me. Is she worth the ridiculous prices on eBay and secondhand market? No. She lacks accessories, and some articulation in the in her wrist would have been nice, like some added hinges. But overall, she's a nice figure. If you don't have her, I say pick her up. She does look good in your Marvel display if you don't already have a Black Widow. I picked her up for about $16.99, so roughly $18 after taxes. If you can find her, pick her up. You're not going to be disappointed unless you don't have any weapons for her, which currently I have none. So she's weaponless for the time being. But this is King of Dragons 5000 saying I highly recommend Black Widow, and I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.
He's a rocket and he's ready to go, 'cause now the countdown is sorted